Hi there. So we are checking back in. I wanted to show you what's been going on with Miss BlueBeard here, my Easter egger. Yeah, she was sick yesterday. Gave her a bath this morning because she had a lot of this yucky, I'm going to show you, but this yucky green diarrhea. Well, last night, I was massaging her crop some more, which is right about here. It still had the grainy stuff in there, and she ate some more coconut oil and a little bit of water. I left a dish of water in her crate. She didn't spill it, and she just sat quietly through the night after I massaged her crop. This morning, I went down to check on her early, about 6:30 in the morning. And she had a lot of the wet, green, yucky diarrhea coming out. So I just immediately decided, okay, now's the time. I'm going to give her a bath. But I also checked the bottom of her feet, and she had the starting of some sores called Bumble Foot, which is an infection that takes place on their feet. And that's going on with a couple of other chickens, I've noticed. And they have been, there's a situation with my coop where they've been sleeping at night. They've been roosting on top of like a flat surface that's in there that I've been needing to fix, and I haven't been able to fix it. So today we're going to get that fixed, and I'm going to have to treat several other chickens that have been roosting there because I found another one this morning. So I know there's for sure 3 hens that have that bumblefoot sore. But luckily I've caught it early, and the sores were not very big. Here she is. And I was reading last night about how to treat the bumblefoot, and luckily it's the same treatment as taking care of the poo in the back, which is to give them a bath. And it's an Epsom salt bath, warm bath with, I also added in the povidone iodine. You let them soak, this is for the feet, you let them soak for 10 minutes or more. And she ended up soaking for quite a while because I really want to make sure that those plugs got loosened up on the bottom of the feet. Well, so we gave her a nice long bath, and I just massaged the bottom of her feet, and those little plugs just came right out. They were real easy without any issue. It was just like, if you've ever had, sorry, this isn't focusing, like a scab or that was pretty deep on your knee or something, and then you took a bath and it came off. It was just like that. And then there's, just some nice pink raw skin underneath. And so with that, we just treated with, I use my Melaleuca gel, and it's called Melagel. It's right here. I put that all over her feet, actually, and massaged it pretty well into the bottoms. And then after I did the Melagel, then I added in, I put in triple antibiotic ointment, which is also called Neosporin or bacitracin, and just put a dab into the little sores. I had to do this all by myself, so I couldn't film it all for you. But I have a few other chickens I could do today, and I could show you the whole bumblefoot thing. But the cool thing is that after we got her out of the tub, I started to blow dry her in my lap. I was sitting on the john there and had her wrapped in this towel, or this towel actually, this towel. It doesn't matter. So I had her wrapped up. This was the blue towel was on the floor. She started struggling once I started treating or wrapping up her foot. And the first foot, she started struggling, and that usually means that they gotta go poo. And chickens, older chickens, not the chicks, but they're kind of house trained. It's cool. They don't want to go on you. They want to be in their normal sitting position where they let that stuff come out. And so I thought, okay, she's got diarrhea. She's probably got to relieve herself. So I put her on the blue towel, and she started straining and straining, making noises and stuff. And that took place for about 2 minutes. And so I got some tissue and I started dabbing her bottom. And I was like, it looks like there's some toilet paper stuck on her vent. And I looked closer and there was something coming out of her vent. And so I reached in and grabbed it, and it was like paper. And I pulled it out, and it was a chunk of paper. She had eaten a chunk of paper. And there it is right there. I'm going to try to focus for you. My phone doesn't want to. Yeah, it was... I can't even tell exactly what it is. It just looks like wrapper on that would go on hamburger meat at the butcher. And I have no idea where she found it, because I try to keep everything clean outside, and I don't know why it's not focusing. And I try to clean everything up. Anyway, that's what it was that was stopping her up and causing the sauerkraut. So once that came out, she was all done straining. And I quickly got the other foot treated with a Neosporin and wrapped it up. She let me. She was a good patient. Yes, you were. And now we're going to go and see if she won't eat some real food. And I'm going to keep her in her crate for the next few days, I think, inside, and see how she does. And I'll come back with the news on the other ones that are going to treat for their feet. All right, so that's really, really good news that she's now going to be well on her way to recovery. We've solved the mystery of why she was sick, and now we've got that blockage out of the way. I really think that the coconut oil played a pivotal role in loosening that up, plus some of that baking soda solution that I made. That was all that she would take. She didn't even want to eat bread. I tried offering her some more food last night. She wouldn't eat. And then I did the massaging, loosened it up, and she seemed to like that. And then she let me know she was done. Then I let her sleep for the night and came back this morning. And lo and behold, after a nice bath, look how pretty she is. She's just so fluffed up. She's pretty dirty. You were. She has pretty green legs. Her scales are an earthy green color. Yeah, you're a pretty lady. Yes, you are. What a lovely girl. Aww. Now you're gonna get better. Yeah, now you can eat some real food and maybe even some bread. Oh, you're so happy. What a good girl. Good girl, BlueBeard. Oh. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.